Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be giving you a quick tour on the software on the Moto G 2014 second generation. Now those of you who have been following me on my channel know that I've done an unboxing on this phone just a few days back. So now that I've had the phone for a couple of days, I thought I'll give you guys a quick overview of the software on the Moto G 2014. So far the phone has performed really well, and I've had no major issues or lag in the phone. First of all, let's start off at the home screen first, and if you move across you can see it is pretty smooth and there is no lag whatsoever. Even going into the app drawer, for instance, if you go into the app drawer and move across, and you can see that it's quite fluid and quite smooth and there is no lag whatsoever. This is the same kind of performance that we had from the Moto G 2013. This phone is using the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 as on the 2013 model, and it also has a 1 gig of RAM. Now the reason for such a smooth performance is because Motorola is using stock Android experience on the Moto G. They haven't tinkered with the actual software that provided by Google themselves, and this phone is as close to Nexus as you can possibly have, apart from a few Motorola apps, like for instance the Motorola Assist, as you can see on the top right corner there, and the Motorola Migrate and a couple of other Motorola apps. Everything is pretty much stock Android, and Motorola haven't made any changes to the overall experience of the software. So that's why the phone is so smooth, everything opens so quickly, and the phone is very nice for the price that it is on offer. Okay, so let's get into the drop down menu, go to the settings and have a look and see what do we have. Now first of all, I'm sure you guys must have known this if you've seen my unboxing video, that this phone is a dual SIM phone. So if you go into dual SIM settings, you will see it gives you two options here, SIM 1 and SIM 2. At the moment I've only got one SIM in my phone, that's why it says SIM 1 enabled, but you can always put two SIMs in and you can run this phone with two SIMs at the same time as well. Okay, so going back into the Wi-Fi and stuff, normal regular stuff, nothing special here as well. Bluetooth and data usage same as you see on any stock Android phone like the Nexus phones and stuff. Going into more, this phone hasn't got NFC because it's a lower end phone. It's targeted on the budget customer. That's why NFC is omitted, and I'm sure most of you are not bothered with NFC anyway. I hardly use it in my high-end phones, the ones I've got, so not a big deal at all. In the sound department, the regular stuff that you see normally, changing your ringtones and audio effects. One more thing to note here is that the Moto G comes with a sound equalizer. Whether you've got it on speakers or you've got it on the wide headphones, in both instances you can change the bass and treble, and it makes a hell lot of difference. Just to let you guys know that the Moto G 2014 model has now front facing speakers, one on top and one at the bottom, so you're gonna get very good sound from this phone. In fact, whilst we are talking about the phone, let me give you a quick overview of how the phone works. Let me switch my Wi-Fi on and let me get into my SoundCloud account, and we can probably play a track from SoundCloud just to have a look and see how the speakers sound on the Moto G 2014. Okay, let's play this track and see how the sound comes up on. The volume is, I think, at max. Let me turn it up. There you go. As you can see now, you can feel the bass already from the phone. It might not be as clear on the video because I'm shooting from a camcorder, but otherwise in real it's really nice. The sound is loud, it's crisp, and by the way, these are stereo speakers. For a phone which is less than 150, they're giving you stereo speakers, I think, which is very nice. I haven't seen a phone with stereo speakers for less than £150. So as you can see, the sound was pretty loud. I'll probably be doing some comparison videos, sound speaker videos with the HTC One I made, and probably with the Xperia Z3 very soon. In fact, there was a request put up earlier, few days back, and they asked me to compare the Moto G speakers with the HTC One M8, and I'll be putting that video up very soon. Anyways, okay, back to the software again then. Go into sounds, as like I showed you earlier. You got the bass and the treble and all that settings and equalizer, and you can change your ringtones and the normal regular stuff. Display settings, nothing special. Wallpaper, brightness, daydreaming is in there as well. And you can cast your screen with Chromecast on your TV or a display screen. Storage, this phone comes with a micro SD card, so you can always expand your memory. The internal memory is 5.51 gig. That's the space available to us. The total internal memory is 8 gig. Out of that you have 5.51 gig. So far, after installing around 50 odd apps, I think I've still got 3.4 gig space, which is more than enough, and you can still install another 100 probably apps, maybe 150 apps, and you will still be left with plenty of space on the phone. And I'm sure for most people it's more than enough. If you want to put your music and your videos, you can always put in an SD card, and you can put all your media files onto your SD card. The battery life has been decent as well so far, hasn't been that bad. I will be doing a separate video on the battery, and I will show you the detailed stats of what the battery is on this phone like. GPS, security, language and input, and all the regular stuff that you see come on to the on Motorola phones, including the Moto G and the Moto X. It's pretty much the same. This phone is, by the way, running 4.4.4 KitKat, as you can see here already. Now this phone is expected to be hit with Lollipop 5.0 update very soon. I have read in quite a few times on different websites that the Moto G Lollipop update has hit the UK phones already. I haven't received it yet, but I can promise you, as soon as I receive the Lollipop update, I'll be doing a quick software tour on Android 5.0 Lollipop as well. And I'll be doing several other videos on Lollipop, including the Lollipop battery life on the Moto G and various other videos that I'm sure most of you will be quite keen to view. Okay, apart from that, the overall experience, like I said to you, is very nice. Everything opens very fastly. You open the messages, you open the dialer app, and dialer number and stuff. It's all very quick, very nice. Open the browser up, opens up very quickly as well, and there is no lag or no delay on this phone. For a phone which is priced less than £150, I personally think it's a fantastic phone. And from what I know from 2013, when I had the older model, the new model is exactly the same, apart from having a slightly bigger screen and obviously better set of speakers. And apart from that, there's nothing much different in this phone. Same legendary Moto G performance that we had on the older model, and we get on the new model as well. Even going on to multitasking, there was as you could see, there was a bit of lag there. If you do a bit of heavy stuff, browsing and stuff, and you come out, there will be a lag for a couple of seconds, but not too bad. Going on to multitasking again, you can switch between apps really quickly, and there is apparently no lag whatsoever. You can switch between apps fairly fast, and it's not bad an experience at all. For a phone which is, like I said, less than 150 quid, I personally think it's a very good deal, and Motorola have done a really good job. So guys, this was a quick overview of the Moto G's software. The main reason of showing you this video was to give you an idea of what the software is all about, and what kind of experience a daily user will get on a day-to-day basis. And I think for most people paying that kind of money for this phone, they will be more than happy with the way the phone works around. Guys, stay tuned. There are a lot more videos coming up, especially the Moto G 2014 battery on KitKat. And once I get the Lollipop update, I'll also be doing a video on Lollipop battery and various other Lollipop videos on the Moto G 2014. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.